Welcome again to one of our little shooting sessions, shooting with Dr. Jim. This pistol that I'm going to show to you here, this is a Smith&Wesson K model. This is my big game gun. It's a 22 long rifle. It's shorts, longs, and long rifles also. I painted the sights there, as you can see, because I shot this at nighttime a lot of times, looking up into a tree for where a lion was, or a bear, or a coon, raccoon, or bobcats, or whatever. And I also shot wild boars with this. And people say, "You're crazy." Well, I went there with a friend of mine one time over at Parkfield, and there were 3 wild boars that we were going to get. We had a lot of them out there. They were out in a big pasture, and they couldn't get out of there. They were hog wire out, and they dug in, and we kind of covered up the hole where they dug in. But anyway, I went out there with this. I shot one close to 400-pound Russian wild boar. He went down flat, shot him in the brain. I shot a sow, 250 pounds. She spun and charged me, and I shot her the second time, and she went down. I shot another 500-pound boar. One time he went down. I had a big long stabbing knife. I went there, I stabbed the 500-pound, and then the sow about 250 pound, and then the wild boar woke up. If I'd have stabbed him when he was down, and then I only had 2 bullets left in this gun. So I shot him, and I knocked him down both times. Shot him right in the same spot in his brain. And I don't want animals to suffer, by the way, when I shoot them. I shoot them with a big gun or whatever, usually deer and stuff like that, but this was always suffice for anything else. Anyway, I loaded it up, shot him 6 more times, and he kept falling down every time. I had to load it up again. He kept charging me and snapping, and big tusk and hair like a porcupine. Anyway, I finally knocked him down, and then I jumped on top of him and stood with the right foot on his head and my left foot on his body, and I stabbed him down through his neck here into his heart, and he threw me up in the air and charged at me. I was running backwards and didn't have any bullets in my gun at that time. But that's the gun that I killed all these things with so many years ago. I've had this gun for more than 50 years. And I have another one like this also. Now this, I got this gun from Gary Harwell. It is a Smith&Wesson K model masterpiece. It's beautiful, beautiful finish on it. And it's got the extra heavy duty trigger and hammer, real wide hammer. And of course I didn't shoot this one at nighttime. I've got it marked there with some fluorescent paint on the front side. But this gun I traded for a saddle, a Fleming saddle for it, and I got a Ruger No. 1 300 Winchester Magnum, both the guns for that saddle. It was a good saddle. Anyway, I've used this gun over the years. It shoots beautifully. Both of them do. This one here is the more fancy one. We're going to shoot both of them today. By the way, I shot deer and everything else with this little Smith&Wesson K model. I carried it with me many years in my car wherever I went. We're going to load both guns now. We're going to leave the chambers open. Six shots each one. I'll set down now and see what we can shoot. Hopefully this is within range. I hope. Move it over here just a little bit more. I'm using a shooting rest. I didn't used to have to do that. I just shake a little bit more now that I'm almost 78 years old in a few days. Well, I stuck that one up to see if I can knock it back down. Well, that's empty. Marilyn used to take this pistol with her shooting classes when she was getting her concealed weapon permit, and they said, "You're cheating. You're cheating." Now let's shoot at those rifle targets over there again and see how this one does. Or this one's shooting. Every gun shoots different, but thank you again for your watching our YouTube Shooting with Dr. Jim. Thank you for your comments also, and please subscribe and like the video if you liked it.